Good day, everyone. So today I wanted to talk about reading TPO charts or how I read the TPO charts during my trading sessions. And I thought it could be interesting to also, explain a bit what I'm looking for in the TPO chart and how I utilize it. So, TPO, what does it stand for? Time, price, and opportunity. So we got the time down below, we got our price on the right, and in the middle, the opportunity. Now, the first thing when we look at the TPO chart, let me scroll down, we see a lot of, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What does it stand for? What does it mean? So we have basically time blocks. So we have the beginning, block A, block B, block C, block D. Eventually, you will also see a squiggly line, a star, or something else. If you see that, that's basically the signs that are used after market hours. Now, for my TPO chart, I have marked out the high and the low and the point of control. Those are the most important things for me. So once price reaches the high, anything above, and of course, depending on the price action, I will be looking to sell over here and vice versa. If the price is lower than this, I will be looking to buy. Um, Again, let me share my right monitor over here. It's weekend, so the markets are closed. So yeah, this won't be moving or anything. But I basically got a 15-minute chart over here to see structure. I got price over here, and then on my top monitor I have this. So I'm always looking at multiple things to indicate, hey, the price is lower over here on my TPO chart. Um, am I gonna look for a buy? And then on a level of certain things, I will be longing, and vice versa, I will be shorting over here. If we are inside the range, I will be looking at the volume over here. So we have the point of control over here. If it goes over here, you can generally say, okay, it's going to the point of control again and back and forth because this is the most valued price it's trading in. On to the next slide. Now, well, what will happen is during a market close, we can have a huge spike up or maybe a dump, depends. What I will be looking for during the pre-market on the next TPO chart, and yeah, it's down here. Basically, if the next TPO chart opens here, it's bullish. If the price goes down, like, okay, we had the spike up, the price comes back down again, so doesn't necessarily mean it's rejecting because it can still go up. But usually when it comes down all the way here and you see a nice trail like this, it will usually go back to the point of control. And if the point of control doesn't hold, of course, it's bearish and we get a bearish continuation even. Usually it's during the market open, it's going to be a little bit of a fight, but not for long. If the point of control gets broken, what I usually see and out of experience is once this breaks, it goes down and you have a bearish continuation. Um, Speaking of trends that I'm noticing during the London Open and during the New York Open, it's all the same. If this gets broken, it goes down, and vice versa. If this gets taken back, it goes up. It all sounds very simple how I explain it, but to be honest, it is. This is all that I'm looking at the moment. So this is just one part of many different things that I'm looking at. But uh, I don't want this off my screen. I use this now for a very long time, and I can't live without it. Basically, it's very nice to have, and you have a feel of where the market will go because of the volume. You see, okay, the price is most interested over here, so it will probably go over here. Now, on to the next slide. I also have marked out single prints. Single prints I see as gaps that could be filled. Doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna get filled because the single print can stay there for a couple of days and eventually the price will come down and fill that gap or fill that single print. Um, but what I also see is during a session, I see 2, 3 single prints over here, and the price is very close. Then, yeah, it's not a guarantee, but it's almost a guarantee that I can, if the price is up here, for instance, that I can short into it, and that it's going to take those single prints out. Meaning, I can have a short scalp, or vice versa, I can have a long scalp. And once the single print is taken out, I'll take my profits and I'm also out. Because it's a gap fill, what normally happens, and depending on this profile, what we see over here is the price comes down, it takes out the single print, we still have a gap over here, meaning it goes down lower before it bounces back up again. But what I like to do is I set my take profit on the single print. Once it's there, I'm out, and if it goes lower, hey, fine, or vice versa. If it goes up even more, also fine. I hit my target, and that's how I play the single prints. There are also some other things that I have on my chart. Those are poor lows and poor highs. Um, they kind of work like single prints. They usually get taken out during the session, while as single prints can be left out and being taken out a couple of days later. But poor lows and poor highs are always during the session. And yeah, that is a very quick summary of how I use a TPO chart. Now, if you would like to have kind of a view of what I have over here, basically it's very simple to build. But if you guys want, I can go into way more detail on how to build your own TPO chart, how to build your own footprint chart, etc. in Sierra chart. So if anyone is interested in that, you can always leave a comment down below. But for now, this was a short look into how I look into a TPO chart. I hope this was helpful and thank you for watching and have a good one.